phone down, close your eyes, and we'll get started. We asked the BuzzFeed community for some of their funny, dirty, and most creative mnemonic devices. What are mnemonic devices? They're useful little tricks, or methods like acronyms or poems that help them remember important information. Here are some of the best ones. Number one. The order of the planets from the sun. My very excellent mother just served us 9 pizzas. That is my Mercury. Very Venus. Excellent Earth. Mother Mars. Just Jupiter. Served Saturn. Us Uranus. 9 Neptune. Pizzas Pluto, which is no longer a planet, but yeah. My very excellent mother just served us 9 pizzas. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Pluto. Oh no. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And without Pluto, my very excited mother just served us nachos instead of 9 pizzas. Number two. The order of cell cycle phases. I protect my artichokes to cliff. I interphase. Protect. Prophase. My metaphase. Artichokes. Anaphase. 2. Telophase. Cliff. Cytokinesis. I protect my artichokes to cliff. Interphase. Prophase. Metaphase. Anaphase. Telophase. Cytokinesis. I feel like I remember at one point knowing what all of those meant. I guess it's like when the cell splits in 2. Number three. When to use gray versus gray. So that is G-R-A-Y or G-R-E-Y. In America, they spell gray with an A, G-R-A-Y. And then in England, they spell it with an E, G-R-E-Y. But it's also spelled gray, G-R-E-Y in Canada as well. Okay, number 4. gosh, this one I think could actually help me. When to use affect with an A versus effect with an E. Remember, Raven. Raven stands for remember, affect, verb, effect, noun, R-A-V-E-N. Affect, verb, effect, noun. I guess my thing is like when I'm using it, sometimes I'm like, am I using a noun or a verb? Like when something is affected, that's something's being affected. That's a verb. Or no, is that a noun? That's a noun. That's not a noun because it's not a person, place, or thing. I don't know. I feel like I sound stupid because I get so confused by this. I feel like because English is my first language, I feel like it's one of those things as like a native English speaker that when I'm writing it, it makes sense to me, but I could totally understand how confusing this is for somebody whose English is not their native language. Number six. The order of taxonomic rank. Oh, so this is like the order of like species. And it goes, King Philip came over for great spaghetti. For king, kingdom. Philip, phylum. Came, class. Over, order. For, family. Great, genus. Spaghetti, species. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. I feel like that one's only helpful in school, not in real life. I guess, at least not for me. Number seven. How to remember who is on which dollar bill. US dollar bill. When Jeff left home, Jack got fat. Washington, Jefferson. So it's when Washington, that's a $1. Jefferson, that's a $2 bill, that's super rare. Left, Lincoln, $5. Home, Hamilton, $10. I actually feel like I can't remember the last time I've seen like a $10 bill. Jackson, $20. Grant, $50. And Jack got Grant $50 and fat Franklin $10. Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, Hamilton, Jackson, Grant, and Franklin. Do you guys hear that? My heater and my refrigerator just started running. Like, is it a certain time? No, it's 9:06 a.m. And this says here, I work at a bank. I use this trick to train tellers to remember which portrait is on each dollar bill. Knowing the portrait is a helpful step to catching counterfeits. You would think spotting the wrong portrait would be easy, but I've had customers fooled before. is on the right. Wait, B is for bright. So put the circle on the right. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, for lowercase b is B's and D's. B is for the, I can't talk. B is for bright, so put the circle on the right. Number 9. How to remember sine, cosine, and tan. Another math one. And it says, some old hippie caught a high tripping on acid. Some old hippie caught a high tripping on acid. So that is sine equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. Cosine equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Tan equals opposite divided by adjacent. I'm having a vague memory now that I always remembered tan was tan is the only one where adjacent, opposite, something's being divided by adjacent, and tan is sine and cosine are similar. But yeah, this is good. Some sine old equals opposite. Yeah, some old hippie is sine equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. Caught a high is cosine equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And tripping on acid is tan equals opposite divided by adjacent. How to spell necessary. And it shows a picture of a shirt. And it's necessary has a C and 2 S's, 1 collar, 2 sleeves. That's interesting. Number 11. The carpal bones. Oh man, I don't even know how to pronounce these. But the acronym or the mnemonic device is some lovers try positions that they can't handle, which is scaphoid, lunate, triquetrum, pisiform, trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, and hamate. The comment says, I'm in sports medicine and remembering all the bones in the body is crucial. One of the many mnemonic devices I've learned for the carpal bones in your hand. Number 12. How annoying is the sound of the furnace? Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern, Atlantic, Newfoundland. Prime ministers can't eat any nachos. How to set the table. Number 14, number 14, number 14, number 14. This is the second to last one. I'm only going to read up to 15. Number 14 is anything with 4 letters goes on the left, like fork. Anything with 5 letters goes on the right, like spoon and knife. 4 letters left, 5 letters right. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna read 15. I'm gonna skip to one that's better suited for the regular public. And I didn't like this article as much as I thought it was, but surely these facts are random. The order of the first 5 books of the Old Testament is God equals light, not darkness. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Oh, this is a good one, always. How many days are in each month? And this is what I always forget. 30 days hath September, April, June, and November. February has 28 alone. All the rest have 31, except in leap year. That's the time when February's days are 29. I wish they listed out all of the months that have 31 days though, because I'm always like, okay, 30 days has September, April, June, and November, but like September sounds just like, you could say 30 days has December, April, June, and September. You know, they all sound so similar.